Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Corporate Socialite Budgets. In this video, I will be budgeting the first paycheck of December. So I would like to start out how I typically do by kind of going through the categories and seeing if there's any overspends. I've been doing a really good job at covering overspends, but I did make a couple of purchases on my credit card while I was in the office, so I want to make sure I cover that. Okay, looks like we're good here. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into my credit card pay down status. So as of now, you all know that I've paid down one card or transaction for the most part, which is the Ashley Furniture. So now the money that goes toward Ashley Furniture, that monthly payment is going directly into my Fifth Third credit card, which is really close to being paid down. I think I'm pretty much short about $45 or so. So, I really should just go ahead and just bite the bullet and pay that, but I'm going to just do it pretty systematically and just allow it to fall into place as it's supposed to. So as of now, Fifth Third is paid down 77%. Capital One is paid down about 39%, and Discover, which is the biggest one, is only paid down 9%. So I'm pretty much liking the routine I have going on here, like the snowball method, where as I pay down different credit cards, I just start to apply that toward the next card's balance. So far, so good. And also, I would like to go ahead and add money directly into my monthly rollover. And this week, I will be doing $50. Okay, so I'm getting somewhere. So the goal for monthly rollover is $1,800, which will put me 1 month ahead in expenses. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, and I'm really looking forward to the tax, what is it called? Oh, I'm looking forward to the tax refund and also whatever yearly bonus I get at work to contribute to this as well, so it wouldn't take so long. All right. So this week I will be budgeting from the 10th of December to the 24th, which is literally right up on Christmas. So let's do it. Okay, 25 is going to go toward Capital One and Ashley Furniture, and Fifth Third is actually, they don't make the cut this time, so that's okay. I'm not adding to my emergency fund this pay period. The next pay period is when I will start to see my new paycheck kind of come in, so that's when I will recontribute to emergency fund and continue to build that up. So I actually started the role this week, and so far so good. It hasn't been too crazy. It's pretty much very preliminary and just transitioning onto the team and learning everybody and kind of different initiatives that they're working on. So far so good. Very slow, and it's also the holiday season, so a lot of people are going on vacation and in and out of the office very sporadically. But I must admit that it is quite a transition from being mostly remote to now being mostly in office, especially now that it started to snow today. And I'm not used to snow at all. I'm not even used to season changes. So all of this is very new to me. I think I need to invest in a snow scraper or something to kind of cover up my window shield at nighttime, because going over to my car and heading to work and it's tons of snow on the window shield is super discouraging and the worst way to start my morning, because it's way too cold to be figuring out how to defrost this. So sorry for that little summary of what's been happening, but that's so far what's been going on up here. Okay, well, back to the budgeting. So I'm going to go ahead and add the $10 for my sorority monthly dues and Duke Energy. So last month I actually paid more than I technically accounted for Duke Energy by accident. So I'm hoping that the prices kind of went down. I'm going to do the normal ones. I'm going to do 170 And some of you all know that I've been trying to do budget billing for my energy bill, and that still has not worked out just yet. But being that I was home for about almost 2.5 weeks for Thanksgiving, I'm hoping that the energy bill is kind of lower than usual, but who really knows? Okay, and my car note, ooh, okay, I think I'm good with the insurance. Okay, so now the parking is $8 a day. Eventually I will have to invest in some type of parking pass, but that's honestly the reason why I wanted to move away from downtown, which is where I work. And the parking passes range from about $150 a month to very close to $300. So I'm gonna kind of do the math and see how much I'm really spending day by day to see if it's necessary to get a monthly parking pass. But as of now, I'm doing the daily. It's $8. It's okay. The only issue is the parking garage is about a 5-minute walk from the office, which isn't bad if it wasn't freezing outside. So I'm still kind of powering through the cold and kind of investing in outerwear that makes sense and is still like work appropriate. So as of now, I think I may need to account for at least 5 days of parking, or maybe let's just say 7, because the holidays are approaching and I will be going back to Florida in the next 2 weeks. So I don't need a full 2 weeks, but at least 7 days. Ooh, that's actually pretty pricey, $56. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, and then gas, I'm going to add in $20. Okay, so I don't know if you all noticed, but in the last video, I actually forgot a couple of the expenses, but I went ahead and fixed that literally right after I uploaded the video and kind of looked back. So I did catch myself, so there weren't any like overspends at all. So I said from the 10th to the 24th. Going to go ahead and add in an additional 15 toward this Delta, which is pretty much a holiday gift I'm sending out to some of my sorority sisters. I was supposed to send this out much earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for Christmas. Okay, monthly rollover is covered. So I did HelloFresh this week just because next week I'll be here for just 1 week before I head back to Florida. So I'm gonna do the normal 70. I think HelloFresh this week was about $55. Okay, so fun money is gonna be 70. Food on the run, I think I will do the normal 25. So jet setting. So the flight to go home is about $51. So I'm gonna just do 52 to be safe. I think I'll do the normal 25 for home goodies. 6 for laundry. Okay. So I'm good with the Klarnas. And as I mentioned in the last video, my Ubers went ahead and covered most of those, well, literally all of those payments. The only issue now that I have is I got some things in the mail and I'm going to be returning them. So I hope that that can start to kind of debit back into my account. So we'll see what happens in the next week or so. All right, beauty services. So I have a hair appointment and like a Christmas hairstyle appointment. And I believe that's like $175 I need to add to that. Really pricey, I know. Don't cringe, please. Okay, let's see. Dining out. Ooh, do I really need to be dining out? I'm I'm going to do 50, but if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to move that around, because I do want to tap into how expensive Christmas has started to get. So I have not even too many people that I have to buy Christmas gifts for. So of course, my parents, my 2 nieces, and my brother, sister-in-law, and boyfriend. But their Christmas wish lists are so expensive. You know, the amount that I have been putting aside is almost depleted. So my mom wants like this, my mom wants one of the Waterpik toothbrushes that has like the water flosser and electric toothbrush in one, and that's about like $140 or something crazy. And my boyfriend's wish list is kind of extreme, and you know, I guess the list I gave him was kind of pricey also, but I didn't realize how expensive everybody else's wish list was going to be. So I'm thinking that I might need to add an additional $100 to Christmas. And I genuinely do not think that that's going to be enough. So I'm going to double check to make sure that all of my other expenses are covered. And at least now I know moving forward for 2022, I need to start budgeting or saving money for Christmas gifts in January. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I have to start putting something aside just to ensure that when this time of year comes around, whatever other priorities or obligations I have is not conflicting with Christmas gifts, because now that, you know, it's coming around very swiftly, I'm kind of freaking out. So I'm going to double check that the categories are good. And if so, then I will move ahead to kind of allocating the remainder of the money toward sinking funds. Okay, so back to sinking funds. I am going to add in, okay, so for whose birthday is it, I'm going to add another 10 to this. For BFF's baby shower, I'll do 10 here. Movers, I'll do 10, which movers is no longer movers. I think what I may do is make this a car maintenance fund, but I'll just keep it for movers until I'm for sure what it's going to be for. Okay, so I'm going to pour the rest into Christmas gifts because I'm so behind. I think that this might be okay. Okay, guys. So of course, if there are any updates or changes, they will definitely be reflected in the next video and more than likely in my cash stuffing video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very festive holiday and don't splurge so much on Christmas gifts like I may be doing. I'm sure most other people have been pre-planning for this. But thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.